The Recife Metro, known as Metrorec, is a public transportation system that serves the metropolitan region of Recife, in Pernambuco. Operated by the Brazilian Urban Train Company, CBTU, the system consists of 3 lines: the Central Line, the South Line, and the Diesel Line, VLT. With a total length of 71 kilometers and 37 stations, the Metrorec plays a crucial role in the urban mobility of the region. History of construction. The Recife Metro project began in the 1970s, when studies indicated the need for a modern railway system to meet the growing demand for public transport in the Recife Metropolitan Region. Between 1975 and 1982, the Brazilian transport planning company, Jaboatão, developed the system's planning. In May 1981, financing of $230 million was obtained from the banks Westdeutsche Landesbank Girocentrale and Lloyds Bank International to make the project viable. Construction began in January 1983, under the responsibility of the Metrorec Consortium, which included Rede Ferroviária Federal S.A., RFFSA, and Empresa Brasileira de Transportes Urbanos. The first phase of the project was completed in 1985, when the initial section between Recife and Metrorec stations was inaugurated. In the following years, new stations and branches were incorporated, gradually expanding the system's coverage. The main expansions include the electrification of sections, improvements to infrastructure, and the introduction of new trains to increase operational efficiency. The system began to integrate different modes of transport, facilitating the movement of the population. Currently, Metrorec continues to evolve to offer a more modern, efficient, and accessible service. Length and lines. The Recife Metro consists of 3 main lines, totaling 71 kilometers in length and 37 stations distributed throughout the metropolitan region. The system is responsible for connecting several areas of the capital of Pernambuco and neighboring cities, providing an efficient alternative to road transport. The Centro Line is the oldest and busiest, divided into 2 branches: Camaragibe, with 20.3 kilometers and 14 stations, and Jaboatão, with 14.3 kilometers and 9 stations. This line connects the center of Recife to cities such as Jaboatão dos Guararapes and Camaragibe, serving thousands of passengers daily. The South Line is 14.3 kilometers long and has 12 stations, connecting the center of Recife to the Cajueiro Seco terminal in Jaboatão dos Guararapes. This line is one of the most modern in the system, with electric trains and updated infrastructure. In addition to the electrified lines, the system also has a diesel line, VLT, consisting of 2 branches: Cajueiro Seco Cabo de Santo Agostinho, 18.5 kilometers, and Cajueiro Seco Curado, 5.2 kilometers. This line operates with light rail vehicles, offering a more integrated transportation option for passengers living in areas far from the city center. With this structure, Metrorec plays an essential role in urban mobility, reducing congestion and offering more accessible transportation for the population. If you are enjoying this content about the Recife Metro, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comment below. Your participation is essential for us to continue bringing relevant and updated information about public transportation in our region. Infrastructure and trains. The Recife Metro operates with a wide-gauge rail system, measuring 1,600 millimeters, which provides greater stability and capacity for the trains. The electrical supply is provided by overhead catenaries of 3,000 volts in direct current, ensuring energy efficiency and less environmental impact compared to diesel systems. The electric trains used on the Central and South lines are made up of multiple cars, with trains ranging from 4 to 6 wagons. These trains have wide doors for quick boarding and disembarking, as well as seats and spaces for people with disabilities or reduced mobility. On the Diesel Line, VLT, the trains are modern and have air conditioning, offering greater comfort for passengers. Metrorec does not have exclusive carriages for women, but it adopts safety measures and awareness campaigns to prevent harassment on public transport. The stations are equipped with monitoring systems, electronic ticketing, and accessibility, allowing the service to serve a wide range of the population. The system's structure continues to undergo improvements and maintenance to ensure more efficient and comfortable transportation for its users. As a result, the subway continues to be a fundamental part of mobility in the Recife Metropolitan Region. Operation and demand. The Recife Metro is one of the main means of transportation in the metropolitan region, serving around 400,000 passengers per day. Its operation is structured to offer efficiency and speed in travel between the cities it serves, being an alternative to the heavy traffic on urban roads. The Centro Line is the busiest in the system, with its two branches, Jaboatão and Camaragibe, concentrating the largest flow of passengers. The South Line, despite being more recent, has established itself as an essential route for those who need to travel between the center and the southern zone of the metropolitan region. The Diesel Line, VLT, although it has less demand, is essential for connecting more distant areas to the rest of the railway network. The system operates every day of the week, with schedules that vary according to the line and the station. On weekdays, it operates from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., allowing passengers to use the service both for daily commutes, such as work and study, and for leisure activities. To ensure smooth and safe operations, the stations are monitored, have electronic ticketing and inspection teams. In addition, preventive measures are adopted to avoid overcrowding during peak hours. Despite structural challenges, Metrorec remains a fundamental solution for urban mobility in the capital of Pernambuco and the region. Prices and tickets. The Recife Metro offers affordable fares to ensure the population's mobility. Currently, the price of a ticket varies according to the type of trip and integration with other modes of transport. A single metro ticket costs 4 reais and 25 centavos, while an integrated fare with buses can reach 6 reais and 10 centavos, allowing passengers to use both the metro and public transport without paying for a new ticket. Tickets can be purchased at station ticket offices or recharged at self-service machines. In addition to cash payments, the system accepts electronic ticketing cards, such as VEM, Metropolitan Electronic Voucher, which can be used in the regular, worker, student, and free access modes for specific free rides. VEM Trabalhador is aimed at companies that provide transportation vouchers to their employees. VEM Estudante offers a 50% discount for duly registered students. VEM Livre. Acesso is aimed at people with disabilities who are entitled to free rides. In addition, the system allows integration between subway and buses, making it easier for users to travel without having to pay additional fares. The implementation of new technologies, such as contactless payment by credit and debit card, is being studied to make the passenger experience even more agile and modern. Expansions and the future. Since its inauguration, the Recife Metro has undergone several expansions and improvements to meet the growing demand of the population. Over the years, new stations have been added, sections have been electrified, and the train fleet has been modernized. However, there are still challenges and projects that aim to expand the coverage and efficiency of the system. One of the main expansion projects is the completion of the South Line, with the construction of new stations to serve growing regions, such as the Swapi area. In addition, there are proposals to modernize the Diesel Line 5LT, ensuring greater frequency of trips and better integration with other modes of transport. Another initiative under study is the requalification of the stations and the system's infrastructure, including improvements in accessibility, new ticketing systems, and renewal of tracks and catenaries to increase the safety and efficiency of operations. The train fleet is also expected to be gradually renewed, reducing the risk of failures and ensuring greater comfort for passengers. With the advancement of technology, new forms of payment, such as contactless cards and digital ticketing apps, are being analyzed to facilitate boarding and reduce queues at stations. These measures are part of a Metrorec modernization plan, which seeks to offer a faster, more efficient, and sustainable service. Despite the challenges, the subway continues to be one of the pillars of urban mobility in Recife. The expectation is that, with investments and new expansions, the system will be able to serve even more passengers and contribute to a more connected and accessible city. The Recife Metro plays a fundamental role in urban mobility in the metropolitan region, connecting several areas and facilitating the daily commute of thousands of people. With a history marked by continuous expansions and improvements, Metrorec has consolidated itself as one of the main public transportation systems in Brazil. As it moves towards the future, its commitment to quality and efficiency remains, ensuring an essential service for the population of Pernambuco. Remember to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment on what you thought of this video. Your opinion is very important to us. Thank you, and see you next time.